Aluminum die casting has been the backbone of modern car manufacturing for the last 50 years. Xiaomi just made it obsolete using a metal no other company on Earth had ever made. And they did it with an AI. That sounds like a headline someone made up, but by the time we're done here, you're going to understand exactly why we said it. And you're going to agree, because what Xiaomi just put on the road doesn't just make other electric vehicles look slow. It makes the entire aluminum manufacturing process that the car industry has relied on for decades look like something from a museum. Here's the setup. But first, don't forget to subscribe. It's 2021. A company famous for smartphones, air fryers, and electric scooters walks into a boardroom and says they're going to build a car. Not just any car, a car stiffer than a Bugatti. A car where the chassis is cast, not welded, in under 2 minutes per section. A car that will lap the Nürburgring faster than a Porsche. The room laughs. 3 years later, nobody is laughing. The Xiaomi SU7 Ultra exists. It's on the road. And it just beat a $3 million Rimac Nevera around the most brutal racetrack on Earth by just over 0.3 of a second in a sedan that costs $73,000. But here's what most people are missing. The lap time is almost beside the point. The real story is what's underneath that car. Because Xiaomi didn't just build something fast. They solved a manufacturing problem that every major automaker in the world had quietly agreed was unsolvable. And in doing so, they didn't improve aluminum. They replaced it. Let's go back to the beginning. The way a car body is built today is fundamentally the same process used in the 1950s. Flat sheets of steel, pressed into shapes, welded together hundreds of pieces, sometimes thousands of welds. Think of it like building something out of cardboard. Every fold is a weak point. Every strip of tape is a place where things eventually fail. A standard rear floor section alone has 72 individual stamped parts held together by 840 separate welds. Each one adds weight. Each one vibrates at highway speed. Each one is a gap where road noise works its way into the cabin. Then electric vehicles arrived and made the whole problem dramatically worse. A massive battery pack has to sit underneath the floor. But when you bolt that weight under a car like luggage, the chassis has to be heavier to carry it, which means you need more battery to move it, which means even more weight. It spirals endlessly. Tesla saw this and came up with something genuinely clever: gigacasting. Instead of welding dozens of small steel parts together, inject molten aluminum into a giant mold and pull out one enormous single piece. Fewer joints, less weight, faster to build. They pioneered it with a 6,000-ton press for the Model Y in 2020. At the time, the largest high-pressure die casting machine anywhere in the world. It was genuinely revolutionary. Then everyone who tried to copy it hit the same invisible wall. And that wall is exactly where the aluminum problem lives. When molten aluminum cools in a mold, the alloying elements that give it strength, silicon, magnesium, copper, don't distribute themselves uniformly. They cluster at the grain boundaries, leaving some regions soft and others brittle. The part looks perfect from the outside, but under real stress, those weak zones are where cracks start. The standard fix is heat treatment, baking the cast piece at extreme temperatures for several hours, which forces those elements to dissolve evenly through the metal and lock into place as fine strengthening particles. Here's the brutal problem. Heat at those temperatures doesn't just strengthen the metal, it warps it. It twists in ways that are tiny in absolute terms, but enormous in consequence. When you're building a car where every millimeter of precision matters, even a fraction of a degree of distortion means doors don't close right, suspension points don't align. The whole thing becomes unusable. Skip the heat treatment wrong strength. Do the heat treatment wrong shape. Every major automaker spent years trying to find a way around this. None of them cracked it. Most quietly accepted the compromise and built their entire production process around the limitation. Xiaomi refused. And this is where the AI comes in. Working with China's national key, Materials Laboratory. Xiaomi built a multi-material performance simulation system and gave it one specific mission: find an alloy formula that is strong, dimensionally stable, and requires absolutely zero heat treatment after casting. The system evaluated over 10 million alloy combinations working through mixtures of aluminum, silicon, magnesium, and rare earth elements across billions of virtual scenarios, searching for the one formula that hit every target simultaneously. Think of it like baking the perfect cookie, except instead of testing 20 recipes over a few weekends, you simulate 10 million inside a computer, and it hands you the exact formula before you ever turn on the oven. What came out the other side is called Titan's Metal, fully patented, exclusively Xiaomi's. When it cools after casting, it comes out already strong, already at the exact right dimensions, ready to assemble immediately. No oven, no warping, no compromise. The parts fit together better, the tolerances are tighter, and the manufacturing line moves faster, all from one single innovation at the material level. But a revolutionary new material is only half the answer. You still need a machine capable of using it at scale. And if you thought the material story was wild, the machine story is something else entirely. Tesla's original 6,000-ton Gigapress was the largest die-casting machine in production anywhere in the world when it launched. Xiaomi built a 9,100-ton version and called it the hypercasting machine. It covers 840 square meters, 2 basketball courts side by side. It weighs over 1,000 tons. It heats Titan's metal to 700 degrees Celsius and fires it into a precision mold in under 100 milliseconds, so fast that air has no time to form bubbles inside the metal as it fills the cavity. That bubble detail matters more than it sounds. Air trapped inside cast metal is an invisible crack. From the outside, the part looks flawless. But under the forces a performance car generates, those hidden voids become the starting points for fractures. By injecting at speeds that physically prevent bubble formation, Xiaomi produces parts with the internal density normally only found in aerospace components. Here's what this means in a real production run. That rear floor section, normally 72 stamped parts and 840 individual welds, comes out as a single piece in 100 seconds. 72 parts become 1. 840 welds become 0. The piece is 17% lighter and produces 2 decibels less road noise because there are no gaps or imperfect welds vibrating at highway speed. Before it leaves the machine, laser and imaging sensors scan it automatically. Any flaw, any deviation, the part is rejected before a human being ever touches it. But here's the thing. Even with a metal that skipped the oven and a machine that could produce it at scale, there was still one more fundamental problem with the way electric cars are built. And Xiaomi's solution to it is the part that changes what a car actually is. In almost every EV on the road, the battery is a heavy box bolted underneath doing one job. It doesn't hold anything together. It doesn't make the car stiffer. It's dead weight that happens to generate electricity. Xiaomi asked the question nobody else was asking. What if the battery wasn't a passenger? What if it was the skeleton? This is their CTB architecture, cell to body. The cells are built directly into the chassis structure. The top surface of the battery pack becomes the actual floor of the cabin. The cells below aren't just storing energy, they're carrying structural load. And then Xiaomi added one more decision that made the whole thing work in a way nobody had managed before. They flipped every battery cell upside down. Every cell has a pressure relief valve, a safety mechanism that releases hot gas if the cell overheats. In a conventional pack, those valves face upward toward the passengers, which means engineers have to pack thick protective layers between the battery and the floor. That protection adds height and weight. When Xiaomi flipped every cell, the valves face downward toward the road, and the floor of the car itself handles the protection. This let them remove all that internal material and bring the combined floor and battery thickness down to just 120 millimeters, roughly the height of a standard soda can. For a structural floor and a full battery pack combined, the car sits lower, the center of gravity drops, It corners harder and flatter. And because the cells are part of the structural load path, the entire vehicle becomes extraordinarily rigid, 51,000 newton meters per degree of torsional stiffness. The Bugatti Chiron, a nearly $3 million hypercar with a carbon fiber monocoque that Bugatti themselves compared to an LMP1 racing car, measures 50,000. The Xiaomi sedan matches it at 1/40th of the price. That rigidity is what makes everything else possible. When the chassis never flexes, the suspension executes exactly as designed every time. The tires stay flat through hard corners, and the engineers intended this foundation to carry 1,548 horsepower from 3 electric motors, the 2 rear V8S motors each spinning at a world record 27,200 RPM, roughly 30% faster than the motors in most high-performance EVs. So now go back to the opening claim. Aluminum die casting has been the backbone of car manufacturing for the last 50 years. What Xiaomi proved with the SU7 Ultra is that the era of stamping and welding aluminum in the traditional way and accepting all the compromises that come with it is ending. Not because aluminum is gone, because the entire process built around its limitations has been replaced. A new alloy that skips the oven. A machine that produces in 100 seconds what used to take hours. A battery that carries the car instead of just riding in it. Every major automaker on the planet is paying attention right now. Because this isn't just a better car. It's a demonstration that when you start completely from scratch material, machine, structure, and energy storage all engineered together as one system, artificial intelligence finds solutions that human intuition, working within the old constraints, never would have reached. The old way had 50 years to perfect itself. Xiaomi had 3. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications because the engineering stories coming out of this industry over the next few years are going to move faster than anyone is ready for. And drop a comment below. Which legacy automaker do you think is closest to pulling off what Xiaomi just did? We'll see you in the next one.